Tekashi69. Let's talk about him. Sharp Game coming at you with another video from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So, Tekashi69, he's been brought up on racketeering charges, and I haven't heard anybody use this word in a long time. Somebody asked me what I thought about it, and I had to sit back. I'm like, what the hell is that? What does that mean? And basically, it's multiple charges. Could be money laundering, extortion, loan sharking, bribery, which this happens all the time. But see, the rules, there's a lot of double standards. I mean, this depends on who you are. And Tekashi was actually talking about it, some of it, when he was on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, and what's that other girl? I forgot the other girl name. The girl name that's on the Breakfast Club. Angela Yee. Yeah, Angela Yee. Yeah. See, so he was talking a little bit about it. I could tell he didn't really want to go too deep into it because he was still going through whatever he was still going through, as far as with the feds or whatever. I'm not sure. But he was kind of hesitant. But what he was saying is that he had a booking agent, and they had him booked for 10 shows. And he said he realized that they were stealing his money. He was getting paid, I think he said $300,000, and they were they were giving him $300,000, but he was getting paid way more than that. But he didn't find out until I think he called the person directly, the promoter directly, and he said, "Nah." I think he said he got 2-3 times. They were paying him 2-3 times the amount, but the booking agency was taking that money off the top without telling him. So the booking agency was acting like he was getting paid $300,000, but in reality, he was getting paid 2-3 times more than that. I think he said like almost a mil. But this type of stuff happens all the time. And I think based on what he was saying, he kind of got caught off guard. He didn't know. That's why he fired all his whole staff, everybody around him. And see, I think a lot of us can be naive sometimes because, I think he's a nice guy. A young guy, he's a young gunner, crushing it in the rap game, making a lot of noise. A lot of kids love him. They show up at the shows or whatever. But a lot of us are naive when it comes to how businesses really work in this country. The way you think things are in almost any profession, any industry, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't happen that way. That's the way that they present it out to us in the media, in the world. But behind the scenes, there's some other stuff going on. This is why Tekashi69 was like, there's a lot of dirty, low down, something other people in the music business. Because he didn't know the business. It's a cutthroat business. And one of the biggest mistakes he made is how he promote himself. He doesn't have to promote himself like he's a tough guy, gangster, whatever. Come on, everybody know he's just a kid. Come on, man. Ain't nobody buying it. Ain't nobody buying it, man. He's a tough guy. Come on, man. You know, well, he's 18. Come on, let's be serious. Yeah, maybe he grew up hard, but come on, he ain't no tough guy. Come on, you know, and he can't be that much of a tough guy because they're trying to extort him. They threatened to, the booking company threatened to assassinate his character by putting a message out to TMZ. You know, so obviously they don't fear him. So come on, let's just kill that noise. You know, he don't have to do that. He has talent. And see, the problem is what that energy you give off to the world is what you tend to get back. So if you present yourself, you're a tough guy, rough and tough, wearing afro puffs with all the tattoo on your face, and especially if you calling people's name out, you on social media, trolling, Twitter, whatever. See, everyone doesn't play around like that. See, you eventually you're gonna see these people when you go to their cities and their towns. And see, you have to take responsibility for everything you said along with your actions. See, there's a lot of people today, especially women. Women really have a hard time with this. But there's a lot of young kids, especially. You have to take responsibility for stuff you say and do. And they don't want to. In most cases, they'll say, hey, man, I'm just trying to promote myself, man, my music, man. But you can't, you have to stand on that. You can't get away with it. You can't say I'm sorry and start crying once you see these people. Everyone doesn't play like that. Some people will get at you when they see you. If some people, you know, music business ain't that big. It ain't, but look, the music business is a small little world. It's not big like the rest of the country. It's not big like the masses of people. The music business is a small little world, kind of like Hollywood. It's not a lot of people that you never heard of in the music business. Yeah, there might be some people that's underground, but all of them, for the most part, they know each other directly or indirectly, or they know them through somebody else or whatever. This is why if they want to get somebody on their record, they know somebody that they can call to get this person on their record. They might not know them directly, they might not know them at all, but they know somebody that they can call a record label, call a manager. So it's a small little world in essence. There's a lot of rappers, a lot of entertainers. That's a small little world, small community, really. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people know each other. So you got to take responsibility for your actions. What you give off is what you get back. See, that's how I am. What you give off is what you get back. If you cool with me, I'm cool with you. If you're an asshole, that ain't gonna work. I gotta get away from you because I know how I am. You know, it's like if you're a woman. If you're a woman and you representing yourself like you're a man, I gotta get away from you because this ain't gonna work because I know how I am. You know, my philosophy is if you act like a woman, you get treated like a woman. You act like a man, you get treated like a man. Regardless, you might look like a woman, but if you act like a man, you get treated like a man. So I got to get away from you. You know what I'm saying? So see, you cannot act one way over here, and on this side, when somebody see you, it's like you're just a nice young little kid. And you think that, hey, people gonna be like, hey man, it's just music, man. I ain't like that, man. I'm just trying to sell some records, man. No, people don't care, man. You can be one way. I mean, he got talent. He can be one way. really has the talent to be the same way all the time. Now, some of these entertainers can't do it. They can't do it. You know, I'm just saying, everybody ain't got the talent to do it. But he can actually pull it off. He can be the same all the time. He don't have to troll on the internet. He really don't. He really don't. You know. But, you know, it's like, and the people around him, more than likely, he probably didn't know what was going on anyway. He probably didn't. You know, this stuff happens all the time. These people behind the scenes will set you up and make it seem like you done something wrong, but you didn't done anything wrong. You just didn't know what was going on because you didn't watch the company that you really had around you. That's why I always say you gotta watch the company that you keep. And the people around you, you're only gonna be as strong as the people that you have around you. But you just gotta watch the energy that you put out there. Watch the thing that you say. This aggressive attitude, you overcompensating because you're insecure in some type of way. If you put that out there, some people, especially if you call a name, some people they gonna get at you. They gonna come see you. That's how that is. Everybody ain't playing around on the internet trolling. Some people will be like, hey, this fool coming to town Friday? Okay, we gonna go up there and see him at that club. We gonna talk. We gonna have a conversation with him. And you got 3, 4 security guards with you armed. Well, obviously, there's some type of fear there if you got armed security guards. Not saying you shouldn't have security, but if they arm, that's the next level. The armed security guard, you got police officers that you hire. I mean, this is why some people that work jobs, they walk around with security. There's some people that can't even go back home without security because they know all the dirt they done. They know that energy that they put out there. Now they scared, insecure. If you can't go back home without security, or if you're scared to go back home, something's wrong, man. Ain't no place like home, man. You can't go back home for a couple of hours or a day without feeling safe with security. Come on, man. Something's happened, man. So my message to all the young people out here, everybody that watch this video, you can be yourself, man. You can be yourself. You can pull it off. You don't have to get extorted like a lot of these entertainers. You don't have to live that life. You can be yourself, man. You don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to play a role, put on a persona. You really don't have to. You don't have to. Because remember, what you give off is what you usually get back. And you're going to have to take responsibility for that. Everybody's not playing like that out here. Some people ain't going to say nothing to you on the internet. They'll just wait until they see you. It is what it is, man. So, hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it, subscribe to my channel. Check out my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.